One of our absolute favorite areas to visit in the U.S. is the Texas Hill Country, especially in Fredericksburg and surrounding areas. Fredericksburg is a town with lots of old town Texas character with a German flair. Great food and lodging, and surrounded by historical, fun, and adventurous attractions. A bonus is that it has several brew pubs, distilleries, and a wine district second only to Napa Valley.
Our latest trip to Fredericksburg brought us to Enchanted Rock, where we crested the peak and watched the great sunset. We saw more than 1 million bats take flight at dusk, listened to great live music at Luckenbach and Alamo Springs, fed and petted pigs, camels, goats, giraffes, and even a rhinoceros. We also found time for wine, beer, bourbon tastings, and much, much more.
If you're looking for a great place to travel as a family, or just the two of you, look no further. This is Daryl
And Aaron
on Travel with D&E.
D&E.
Join us as we explore the Texas Hill Country in our latest trip to Fredericksburg in the incredible Texas Hill Country. Old Tunnel State Park, let's go. In 1913, locals raised the money to build a railroad tunnel which allowed a train to connect San Antonio with Fredericksburg. The tunnel was bored 920 feet through solid limestone. The tunnel was used up until 1941. Once the railroad abandoned the tunnel, the bats moved in. Today, the tunnel is home to up to 3 million Mexican free-tailed bats and 3,000 cave Machetes bats from May through October. The bats can travel as high as 10,000 feet and as far as 60 miles each night to feed on agriculture pests such as the corn earworm, cutworm, and webworm moths. Each bat can eat its weight in insects nightly. So that's the tunnel, guys. There's, I don't know how many hundreds of thousands or what the count is. Huh? Is it more than that, 1 million or something? Yeah, it's a lot of little bats live in there. And we're going to see them when they come out tonight.
So the best bat viewing from this area is August to September. Well, they do emerge a little earlier than they do now. So for the lower area, which we're at, there's an upper area and a lower area. We're in the lower area. We'll have the most up close view of them. So it says, listen for millions of tiny wings flapping.
Millions, huh?
Millions of wings. So they both have
cool.
Home from around 3 million bats.
Wow. Alright, so that's the upper viewing way up there where everybody's kind of in the bleachers. They're going to come out where that tunnel is over there. We're going to sit right here where the lower sitting area is, or viewing area. We reserved our tickets for the lower seating area, which has the best seats to view the bats coming out of the tunnel. Evidently, someone had thrown some firecrackers in the other end of the tunnel tonight, and it spooked them out about 30 minutes earlier. Wow, look at that. Not good for them, but great for the camera. They're coming early.
Yep. You got them?
Yeah. And look, guys, they're coming out of that cave right there. Coming close. It's quite a sight to see the bats heading off out into the distance, kind of packing up in groups and heading off. And I want to tell you, this was quite impressive. Sitting there watching them, hearing how loud they are, seeing them go clockwise. They go forward almost through the tree and they turn on the big loop. Then they group up together and head off to the distance to eat insects. This was quite a sight. It lasted over 30 minutes listening and watching the bats come out. Very much recommended to come and see this yourself in person.
We had worked up a real appetite during the day and wanted to eat before the Old Tunnel State Park. This is Alamo Springs Cafe, and it's literally a couple hundred yards just walking distance from the state park. We did have some time to kill before we went to view the bats. They have an award-winning hamburger that was featured in a magazine. Basically, you can define everything you want on your burger and how you want it. They also had some incredible live music by Peter Torrey. We listened to Peter last trip while at Luckenbach. It was a good time hearing them play again.
Just a bowl of Texas chili. That's a burger with, I think I got bacon, chili, eggs, and grilled onions on it.
Mine's a boneless burger with bacon and an over easy egg.
So next up on our trip was the Long Neck Manor. And this was actually one of the highlights of our entire Texas Hill Country trip, as we got to experience feeding giraffes and a rhinoceros. You don't get to do that every day. Long Neck Manor is accredited by the Association of Zoos and Aquariums, and only like 10% of zoos can get that accreditation. And their goal is to provide a fun, personal experience while helping to save animals in the wild.
How long have they been here for? So we've been open for a little over 2.5 years, and they've been here for about that same amount. Are they from Tanzania? No, so actually Dallas. So she's from the Dallas Zoo along with Betty, who's inside. Kafele's a California boy. So all these guys are from major zoos here in the U.S. And all of them are part of this thing called an SSP, which is the Species Survival Plan, which is how they ended up here. So essentially, there's a group of geneticists that have all their genetics written down, so we can move them around, so we have a healthy genetic backup for if/when they do go extinct in the wild.
And so the animals on a close to 100-acre conservation park, they mostly came from the Dallas Zoo, and are part of the Species Survival Plan program, which manages species population with the interest and cooperation of other AZA-accredited zoos and aquariums. So the tour takes approximately 75 minutes to complete. First, we got to feed the giraffes.
Trivia question number 2 for you guys.
Okay.
How many dogs are in
You want one? Oops.
Yeah, you're probably not going to get her back. She's got to figure it out on her own.
It's the exact same number that we have, believe it or not. The difference being ours are about 1 inch, theirs are going to be roughly about a foot. But believe it or not, there's only 2 species of mammals that don't have 7 vertebrae in their neck. Manatees and sloths.
Now she's back. All right, you ready?
Now Achilles going to look at it.
Over here.
Taking turns, that's all right. Oh, look. So if anybody has noticed, they have gorgeous eyes, the largest eyes that any kind of like goats have. And she gets, yeah. We have a rhino that figured that out too. Well, the other rhino, one of the rhinos, he trains for pets. He loves being touched quite a bit. The other rhino, he loves being scratched too, but he's also learned that the faster he eats, the more food he gets.
She's a hungry girl.
He's a half a bale of hay in one sitting.
There you go.
One last time.
Kind of struggling with this, aren't you?
He keeps acting like he's got to come over and like he's stuff. He was born on July 2nd, so he's Indy after Independence Day.
The giraffes are Kafil,
He is 6
Betty,
foot, 160
Tana,
pounds.
Keely, and Indy.
6 foot tall. Yeah, 6 foot, 160 pounds.
All of the, I'm sorry, say that again? Female rhinos? Not yet, that is in the plans. So just to give you a quick idea of their natural histories and all of that. So right now these boys are living in what's called their bachelor phase of life. Sounds like a joke, but it's what they would do in the wild as well. So at about 2 years of age, Dad will actually kick out that young male rhino before he's able to be big enough to be a threat to his females, his territory. Similar. But with these guys living into their 50s, 2 is very, very young. So instead of living on their own at such a young age, they link up with other males, and then that is really where they learn how to be rhinos. That's why.
Hey,
But eventually, adult males
how you doing?
Oh, Barney, there's a cricket.
start to break away from
Yeah, that's wild on it.
and look how it's sprayed on his.
Yeah, you can touch that as well.
Yeah.
At which point they are.
And that'll end up growing out more as layer after layer like.
Exactly, yep.
So you can imagine that's not a friendly.
But he's been filing it all off at the top.
All right, buddy.
It is to say we want our rhinos to fight because it's that is where we build all of those
Gentle giant, right?
Yeah, really.
And
And we highly encourage if you have the opportunity while in Fredericksburg, go ahead and go check out the Long Neck Manor. You don't get, like I said, you don't get to feed a giraffe or rhino every day. Definitely worth the
it was too
experience.
big of a mouthful for him. He was really fighting with it. There you go. Sorry.
There you go. No, no, we all
We
good.
didn't want to do anything.
You get that?
Hey, Barney. Last year, they lost 439 rhinos.
Hey, Barney.
And that's with them already on a preserve type setting where they're supposed to be. So it's very
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, Barney. Have a
Bye,
good
buddy.
evening.
And then you just kind of have to say, hey, that's the way it goes sometimes, and you move on. So they already have their girlfriends picked out based off of the genetic variability.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy. They're so thick.
Yeah. 2 to 3 inches. Did you squeeze
Yeah.
the left hand?
2 to 3 inches.
Yes, of armor. That's what you're squeezing right there.
Wow.
It's a combination of fat like
Physical
skin.
and mental
And what was
disabilities.
the,
Do you want to do it?
the group from the what? S what?
SSP.
SSP, species survival.
Go ahead, so somebody else can do it.
I have a few of these two babies.
I got more.
No. Hey, there's no shame in it. Isn't that crazy? That's how you can feel a fly on his skin.
Somebody brings it in.
Wow, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So he can feel anything. So people are always worried they're not touching him hard enough, but he can
About
feel
some
it.
sexy legs.
Yeah. All right. Bye, Barney. Thanks,
Thank you
appreciate
guys.
it. Yeah, so this is where they bring them in. I don't know if they do it at night necessarily, but this is where we saw the baby giraffe and the mama. And those two windows up there are basically, it's a room. Looks like a pretty good sized room at that. That has windows overlooking that way. So it's kind of cool. You can stay there and you actually can see the mama and the baby right there in that bay. So kind of cool.
All right, guys, we're here. 8 miles south of Fredericksburg is another great destination on our Texas Hill Country trip at Grapetown Farms and Vineyards. This is a working farm, animal sanctuary, vineyard, and even has a polo arena. We visited the animal sanctuary and had a great time on this safari tour.
My name is Anita, and I'm going to do the first half of the safari tour.
The tour starts at the farm where we saw and fed carrots to pigs, goats, camels, and red kangaroos. We also saw antelope and even a fawn that was still being bottle fed.
Hey, Bobby.
You're being a sorry.
Yeah, there you go.
He's taking it back.
There's nothing. They nibble on clothes.
Look at Allegra's being brave.
Yes. We have chickens everywhere. Not all of the goats will eat carrots. I don't know why.
It was on video.
Actually, the pigs were.
Hey, little fawn. Hey, little man. You pretty, huh? You pretty boy, girl, whichever. Hey, bud.
Brandy is this one here that's losing her hair. Last week she had a whole bunch of curls up here. This week she's bald. She looks so funny. But she's about 7 years old. And we're going to feed Brandy. Brandy, 50 gallons of water in less than 5 minutes. Wow. Now you think, here, these are kind of small, so where do they put all that water? They have very, very unique blood vessels that soak up all that water. And camels have the emotion of an 8-year-old child.
Pretty good, huh?
Okay, that's their emotion. And if they love you, they really, really love you. And if not, watch out. It has a clear eyelid that she can see through, and she has eyelids that go sideways. And you see that tram right there? That's what you guys are fixing to go get on. He can smell that carrot even with all that dirt and stuff. It's amazing. See how he uses his hands?
We then loaded up and were pulled by a tractor to see and feed some emu, fallow reindeer, longhorn steers, goats, alpacas, and even got to feed some zebras.
And if she's still over there, the doe's still over there.
Yeah.
That cream little one.
Tiny, look at the teeny. That's a teeny, tiny deer.
Yeah?
That baby is 2.5 weeks old.
Oh, wow.
That's why I stopped over here. I didn't want to spook her off because she just now started bringing her out today.
Neat.
For everybody.
Oh, we're going that way, okay.
If you were like,
Bye, Emu.
like, you know.
Look, yeah, I like that food.
Okay, Rudolph is one of our fallow bucks. We have 2 of them that look like an axis deer with the red and white
I'm
spots.
thirsty.
All fallow deer.
Can I have some water?
Including that white doe.
Yeah.
If the sun hits on her, it's right to the red and white spot.
Hey, buddy.
It was a lot of fun at Grapetown Farm and Vineyards. We highly recommend the safari tour if you're going to be in the area.
If you hold it down this level, it makes it easier for her to use. Marty.
Chill, there's plenty to go around.
You want to do it
They,
real quick?
Thanks.
they pick on
Yeah. All right, can I give it to her? Or take it to work, huh?
You know the female rules,
Oh, heck yeah.
so
Yeah, gave in. Oh well, that's good. Now we are at Enchanted
we're
Rock.
right- we're
If you
right
go to
here.
Fredericksburg, make sure you schedule some time to go visit the Enchanted Rock State Natural Area. This picturesque area contains granite
All right.
domes and a ton of trails to
Heading
explore.
up Summit Trail now. All right, Enchanted Rock. Summit Trail, we're on it. All right, we made it to the top of the hill. We're at the summit.
I wish.
Oh, darn. I got a little more to go.
Our plan was to do some hiking, crest the
We're up here with
Enchanted Rock,
birds.
talking about the main dome there,
Pretty good.
and enjoy a great sunset.
Mountain rock
It's
over
only
there.
18 miles north of Fredericksburg.
It's kind of interesting. You can see where water pulls up, obviously, in all these little holes.
The high point of Enchanted Rock is 1,825 feet above sea level.
It's kind of hard to see, but we're up on the summit of Enchanted Rock here outside of Fredericksburg.
At the top
made
of the
it, baby.
Enchanted Rock dome sits some depressions in the rock where soil and water collect, leading to plant growth. As you can see, it's beautiful up at the top, and you get a 360-degree view of the surrounding area.
Yeah, pretty cool.
If you were in Fredericksburg and have time, do book a reservation. Last time we came a couple of years ago, there wasn't any more opening, so we missed out on the chance. So
We did ours a couple weeks back, so
go ahead and book a reservation.
well worth
online.
it. It's pretty cool up here.
Absolutely.
All right, making our way down. Bye, Summit. Say bye. Bye, Summit.
We then descended Enchanted Rock, went to our car, and parked at another location on the loop trail, and we hiked over a mile heading west and north on the loop trail to arrive at the scenic view where there was a perfect spot to sit and watch the sunset.
Yeah, we're now on the loop trail at the what is it? The what rock?
Enchanted.
At the Enchanted Rock, and we're almost to the scenic view. But just look at this view. You got those couple of rocks. That's just incredible. And look all around us.
Nature is beautiful. Everybody get out and go see it.
Yep, let's go. All right, this is a scenic view over on one of the trails by Enchanted Rock, and you can tell the sun's going down. It's beautiful out here.
Heard the sunsets were one of a kind over here, and they really are.
Wow, it went fast. Well, we say goodbye to the sun. He's headed over the other side of the world.
Next stop is Cross Mountain Park. It's a small hill located right outside of Fredericksburg on the way to
It allows
Enchanted
people
Rock.
in, but not
It's a marl and
motorcycles
limestone
and
hill with an elevation
bikes
of
and all that.
1,951 feet. The hill was used as an Indian lookout prior to early
Alright.
settlers. A timber cross was
little steps
erected
built
on the
in
hill
here,
called
little bit.
Cruisebert or Cross
Across from
Mountain, across from here in 1847 by Fredericksburg settlers. A permanent lit cross was raised in
And we're
1946,
here
and
with
then
the
finally
duck.
the
Don't forget.
cross you see now was replaced in February
This is the
2024.
2024 Cross Mountain Cross Replacement. A collaboration between the city of Fredericksburg and the Fredericksburg Nimitz Rotary Club. So this is February 24th, so it's brand new. They had one that was here before and replaced it.
You get a great 360-degree view around the Fredericksburg area from up here.
Sit on the bench and look out over the valley.
Nice.
And the wind's blowing. It's hot as can be out here during this is that early afternoon. But the wind blowing, it feels really good.
All right, guys, we're at Cross Mountain Park right outside of Fredericksburg. Later on tonight, we're going to Enchanted Rock, so it's not too far from there.
And this is right along the route to go to Enchanted Rock. So
Yep.
we just kind of ran over here first.
We ran over here to see what it's all about. So it's nice. It's up above. You can see for miles.
It's like 1,900 feet, I think you said.
Yep.
The climb's pretty good. They have it real smoothed out as much as possible, so not too much of an incline. A great little hike to go and see the valley down below.
Yep. So yep. So I'm not one for incline. I can walk a flat land like nobody, but once you go to incline, I'm not real good.
And this trail has been pretty good as far as laying the incline out over a long distance. You go around and around the mountain, so
Yep.
it's been working pretty good.
Heading on our way down, I'll show you here.
This is the most incline that we have.
Yep. And it's not bad.
And there is an alternate you can go. Let me see. So there is an alternate. There are steps you can go down, which we did on the way up. But we're hoping our feet don't slip out on these rocks. This is going to go a little quicker. All right, they got this kind of contraption, so I guess you can't bring a motorcycle or anything back here or up there. Luckenbach had a July 4th concert, which we greatly enjoyed. There were two groups playing, with one being the Michael Monroe Goodman Band, and they were excellent. But we left before the other got started, so didn't actually catch the name of that one.
She likes the way I play this old guitar. First thing I remember knowing. Well, now 10 years on the road playing one night stands. Well, it went on now the boys out of Luckenbach, Texas. Ain't nobody feeling no pain.
There were several vendors selling their homemade goods. They also had plenty of water and other beverages, along with lots of delicious food and snacks, especially the kettle corn. There was even a children's parade. As always, plenty to love about Luckenbach.
All right, we're at Invention Vineyard. It's a part of the Grape Creek family that we already get or Heath, yeah. So we're already members of Grape Creek, and we get wine sent to us every so often during the year. The Invention Vineyards is the latest vineyard established by Brian and Jennifer Heath. The completely renovated industrial urban tasting room is surrounded by 35 acres of estate vineyards and utilizes the state-of-the-art wine production complex with crush, production, cellaring, and bottling areas. All right. At Invention. All right. Inside of Invention Wines, we're getting tastings. Daryl's starting off with a white. This is on the site of the original Gunter Mill, built in 1851 on the Invention Vineyards property among where the vineyards are today. The historic stone building near the entry were part of the family mill. Well, I can see, I can see all the ponds.
Take pictures and do all that stuff out there.
All right, she was telling us as members, we're here all week, so we can come every day and sit on the patio and sip wine and do wine tastings, since we're members of Grape Creek, and we just signed up to be members here also. They do have different wines at both places. They do own 2 other vineyards here, so they are in the wine business here. They know what they're doing. The Heaths also own Heath Sparkling Wines, Grape Creek Vineyards, where we're members, and the Gin Blossom Cellars in the Fredericksburg area. Their winemaker, Jason Englert, is the most decorated winemaker in Texas. Our wine tasting was free, as we were already a member of the Grape Creek Vineyard Club from our last trip to Fredericksburg. All right. We really enjoyed our Invention wine tasting of a variety of delicious wines, and the Grape Vineyards were also a sight to see.
All right, we're heading back. Since we're members, we get a free tasting.
The Great Creek Vineyards is a premier winery located in Fredericksburg, known for producing award-winning wines from their estate vineyards. It was established in 2006 and has quickly gained recognition for its dedication to quality and commitment to excellence in winemaking. We toured the facility and became wine club members on our last visit to Fredericksburg, so the tasting was free this time. Visit Great Creek Vineyards and enjoy a wine tasting and the tour. You'll love it. Remember that Fredericksburg area is second only to the Napa Valley region in California. It's one of the Heath brands of wine as well, including the Heath Sparkling Wines, the Invention Winery, and Gin Blossom Cellars, all in the Fredericksburg area.
Several properties here in Fredericksburg, and he's opened quite a few vineyards. Get some of his grapes are from here, from Texas.
Got a port. She gave me a port. Port. It has a little brandy in it. I haven't tried it yet. That's very good. That's very good.
And as you can tell, the grounds, the landscaping out here is just absolutely beautiful. And then walking over and taking a look at the vineyards as well, it's just really neat to see the way they got them all set up and organized and irrigated and all that. It's pretty cool.
All right, right here on Main Street is the Fredericksburg Winery.
The Fredericksburg Winery, located on Main Street in the heart of Fredericksburg, has been operated by the Switzer family since 1996. All of their wines are made with 100% Texas-grown grapes. Their wines are naturally sweetened using the natural sugars from the grapes. All wines are made in-house in Fredericksburg, Texas. We enjoyed ourselves a nice wine tasting and picked up a bottle or two. One that really stood out was the heated wine with the taste of Christmas. We can't wait until the Christmas season to pop the cork on that one.
It's got, like I said, it's Christmassy. It's got.
Oh, yeah.
See, it's kind of Christmassy. It's got a cloves, that kind of stuff flavor.
He said cloves, cinnamon, and orange.
Our next stop in a tasting was at the Ass Ranch Wine and Brewery. So the hysterically named Ass Ranch Wine and Brewery is the creation of the McCullough's dream of a life that blended love, laughter, and the fruits of the land in their beloved destination in the Texas Hill Country. Located about 12 miles east of Fredericksburg along Highway 290, the Fat Ass is a reference to their beloved donkey, Jackson.
Can you do the amber, the IPA, the blood orange, and the lager? No, I'm sorry, the peach wheat ale. How about that?
They also have a tram ride that takes you through their vineyard to either location. Now, we didn't have the opportunity to ride on the tram nor enjoy a tasting at the winery, but I'm sure it was fun as well.
Yeah.
We did go into the brewery and go ahead and shared a flight of 4 beers, and it was excellent.
Peach.
The decor inside was nice as well.
Definitely has a peach aftertaste. Not super sweet, but
Cheers. Yeah, it definitely has a peach flavor to it.
it's real good. I've always liked ambers.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I like them. So far, the peach better.
Oh, really? And I know you won't like this as IPA.
IPA.
You're thirsty, the IPA is not always the best. This is the blood orange.
The blood orange.
It's good. I like it.
The peach and the blood orange are my favorites.
Oh, the peach doesn't have enough like sweet to it, but the blood orange does.
All right, like on the tasting room for the 1693 distillery.
Our next stop for a tasting was only about 10 miles east of Fredericksburg on Highway 290 at the 1693 Distillery. At the distillery, they make a variety of spirits, including bourbon, whiskey, rum, and gin. We decided to taste a flight of the bourbon and whiskey.
For 100 proof, cask strength is 126. Anything else to do?
That's it. Give it a shot.
Right.
I don't remember what all three they are, but this I know the single barrel. I think this is the rye. I don't remember.
That one had the more. I was filming.
I'm just gonna. This is a full shot.
Yeah, we're just sipping. We still have more to do
But
today.
when I say this is a single barrel or single cask, yeah, it's smooth. It's good. It's got a almost a butterscotch finish to the end. Still kind of at the end after you swallow it. You're the one who needs the water.
Yeah.
All right, so let's give this one a shot. It does. It smells like butterscotch.
It's got more of a kick. Or it's smoother, or
Which just got a little more of a kick.
it had more. The proof is higher.
Mm-hmm. But you remember, like the tequila guy, you have to slosh it around.
I feel like I'm
Blow on fire. Like a dragon. This is the rye, I believe. Yep.
This is 1693 Distillery. They have different options of flights. We decided to do the rye and two
Two of the whiskeys.
So different proofs, different intensity. So,
They had one of the flights is tequila too.
oh, they did have a tequila flight
Yeah.
too. You can come and choose whichever flight you want, or just get a drink. So they had people over there drinking, I think, different mixed drinks. So it's not just so
Just right down. It's not very far outside of Fredericksburg.
No.
So, like Aaron said earlier, you could pretty much drive within 10 miles of Fredericksburg, and you'd hit 10 to 20 wineries. I don't know if there's another distillery right here that I remember just driving by that we looked at.
yeah.
But there's beer breweries. There's a number of beer breweries along this area as well.
So we have never been to California for any wineries, but if you live anywhere near Fredericksburg, Texas, we really recommend you come. Even if you don't drink any alcohol at all, just the atmosphere. There's so much to do, and you'll see in our other videos. We happen to be here at 1693 Distillery. We just went to our brewery, been to some wineries, but we've been doing other things. So please check out our other videos. There is lots to do here in Fredericksburg and the surrounding areas.
Absolutely.
And this is our second trip, and we're doing things that we didn't do on our first trip.
Yeah, there's so many things to do in this area. There's so many places to stop, check out, historical, fun, entertaining. You know, the brew pubs, the restaurants. We hit a restaurant last night, Martini's. That was just absolutely excellent. But there's just a variety of stuff to do around here.
Earlier today, we went on a Sephora tour. So, and we had kids on the tour. So there's things to do with the family, just couples.
Yep.
Bachelorette parties. Just head on to Fredericksburg.
And
all right. So I'm here enjoying the 1693 Distillery.
That ain't country. I know it seems like forever. We're still trying to sip this And here's the deal. Obviously, you come along with these different vineyards, distillery, and whatever. Just make sure you drink responsibly, sip. Don't try to drink too much at one time. And have a designated driver. That's Aaron. No, just, it's cool to have fun out here and taste some things and just be real careful. Having a little too much and get out there on the highway, we don't want to do that.
Again, enjoying the atmosphere, the music. Always so far there's around here, so the weather's great, although it said it's beginning of July. But the breeze is helpful and they do have some covering. There is a food truck on property, so if you need a little bit to drink to help you out, you can order some food also. Very good. We recommend 1693 Distillery.
Alright, we're all sitting down, set up for the July 4th parade. Yes, this is Fredericksburg.
And just like our last visit here to Fredericksburg, we did attend the July 4th parade, and we really enjoyed it last time as well as this time. It's just a good old, you can't go wrong with a good old small town July 4th parade.
Happy 4th, thank y'all.
Thanks for your service.
That any good?
Damn good, you want some? I'll run you out of one.
Oh, the peach jamboree. Texas Rangers, all right, woohoo! Ranger here, and they're gonna have a bunch of rangers there signing some books that they've written. Oh, we went there, yeah.
The roasted raspberry, that's the one that's unique for them.
Yeah. Oh, he's so cute, running to give it to you.
That's neat, that old Piccolina. That's where the 4th of July fireworks in Fredericksburg is going to be coming from, look like. So this is where we parked to enjoy the Fredericksburg's July 4th fireworks. It's the first time we actually went to the fireworks. Last time we were here, there was a burn ban on. So we didn't know exactly where to park, so we're parked kind of a distance away. Nevertheless, good fireworks show, and ends the day off, July 4th off in a good way. Ooh. Yeah. I'm probably wasting film, but
Another cool place to stop while you're out and about is only 8 miles east of Fredericksburg on Highway 290 as well. It's the Wildseed Farms.
All right, we're at Wildseed Farms. What is this?
They grow a variety of different seeds for flowers. I think it'd be great to look around and see what they have as far as pollinators and just beauty. All right, just walking into Wildseed Farms.
Wildseed Farms is basically a flower lover's paradise. There's over 200 acres of fields and gardens filled with various types of wildflowers.
Ooh, everybody likes
Some of the areas are set up for butterflies and other pollinators. It's a perfect spot for a little stroll or having a relaxing time enjoying natural beauty. The farm also features a charming gift shop where you can purchase unique souvenirs that are locally made products. They have various seed collections for sale as well, which we thought were pretty cool. We bought a couple of bags of different seeds, packaged strictly for the area that we live in the United States.
All right, so what did you just purchase?
I purchased a wind chime that has little prehistoric looking things on it. Bells.
The seeds were for pollinators.
Oh yeah, yeah, the wildflowers and that's for our particular area in the southeast. And I've done that in my backyard garden as well. Do wildflower mix and it attracts all the pollinators to your garden, so that's a really good thing. Yeah, so we're over at the Wildseed Farms, and a pretty cool place. Let's go look. We're doing the outdoor tour right now. So my lantanas I actually took from Dad's house. You know, and it starts out as kind of this size, and it grows. If you let it grow, yeah, there's a butterfly on it. If you let it grow, it'll become a big, huge bush. But what I did is I took a cutting and what? Oh, yep, butterfly. I took a cutting, made it kind of into a tree, so it's pretty cool looking. All right, and here we got the Ladybird Meadow, and they have some grapes growing out here. Some pretty, maybe first year, yep. Now we're getting ready to head over, look at some other stuff they got out here. This is definitely part of the butterfly mix. I don't know if you can see, but there's hundreds of butterflies on here. It looks like lantana almost.
In addition to the stunning flowers, there are walking trails, ponds, and even a butterfly garden,
right now,
as mentioned on
site. It's not the ideal time.
So if you're planning a spring trip to Fredericksburg, make sure you come here.
I think it's, yeah, I think this may be Santana. Hey, yeah, little bees. Cool.
This might be pretty to plant in front of your window in the office.
Look at all the butterflies here. See them all, the big ones here. Yeah. All right, butterfly garden. Look at them all on here.
They love this. Look out.
Oh, nice water lily, or whatever they call them. Yeah. As you can tell, as like in the Chapelhouse Swamp, when they start getting in high numbers, it just completely clogs up all the water. Not clogs it, but it covers the entire water surface. You know. Patriot Park, we won't forget. Nice remembrance. Well, this is like food place back here, something. All right, so we're at the Das Beach Haus.
The Fischer and Wieser Beach House in Fredericksburg, Texas is a charming gem nestled in the heart of Texas Hill Country.
We got a roasted raspberry chipotle sauce. It's a family-owned business that specializes in creating delicious peach-based products, from jams and preservatives to sauces and salsas. So they got wine tasting, little cooking school, log cabins, restroom, pan and pond, beach. Oh, so the distillery is part of this. Airstream Village. Mm-hmm. 1933. The original section was constructed on 500 acres near the Pedernales River back in 1870. Wow. It's amazing the wood lasts that long, huh? It was constructed in 1913 by Lone Star Beer. It used to be called Alamo beer. All right, so getting ready to go into the Das Peachhaus. Visitors can sample an array of gourmet treats made from locally grown peaches and all their different types of sauces, inviting the guests to explore and discover unique gifts, kitchen essentials, and culinary delights. Whether you're looking for a sweet souvenir or savory sauce to spice up your meals, Fischer & Wise Peachhaus has something to satisfy every palate. It's really good. Oh yeah, it's a little stage. Yeah, I would imagine. And also there's some Airstream trailers that they have out there where you can stay. There's a beautiful pond, as you can tell, back behind these initial buildings before you actually get to the peach and other fruit orchards back behind there. And it's a really cool place. We just sat and chilled out. They also have a cooking school that's in the farmstead back in the left corner of the property, which we didn't get to. Came to Fredericksburg in 1917. Yeah, so this is really nice. This is at the, Peachhaus? And they have this little pond in the back. We just saw a bunch of fish and turtles. You could feed them over there, or you could feed them anywhere if you had something to give them. But it's just relaxing. We just kind of sat down here and enjoy the calmness. It's a little bit loud because they're doing lawn work over there, but nevertheless, nice and relaxing. It hadn't got really, really hot yet. Got shade from these pine trees a little bit, and so just kind of kicking back and enjoying the water here. Huh?
And the places across the way with the campers and the little house you can rent to stay in.
Yep. Don't know the cost or anything.
Don't know the cost, but
cool.
Another location we visited was the Texas Rangers Heritage Center. It's located on 12 acres just on the east outskirts of historic Fredericksburg.
Cool. Texas Ranger Frontier Battalion, 1874 to 1900. The Sons of the Republic of Texas.
Phase 1 of the construction project has been completed with the open-air pavilion.
Come and take it.
We spoke with a volunteer at the pavilion who is very versed on Texas Rangers and their history. We also got to meet a retired Texas Ranger captain.
This pavilion, that amphitheater, the Ring of Honor and the tower behind me, and that museum were to be built at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
But COVID hit, and the construction crew from Louisiana didn't want to come build it.
Uh-oh.
Now you know why.
Now the Louisianians. Pretty cool looking. They got so much stuff in here. Got a bunch of stuff back here. A bunch of storage room. Wow. It's beautiful. Such detail. Is the Texas Rangers 200th anniversary. It's 123, so 201. So we're over at the park. We were just over at the pavilion there, and we're just kind of walking over here. There's another statue and memorial over here.
Also on site includes the Texas Ranger Ring of Honor, the Heritage Center courtyard, and the Campanile Bell Tower.
This is the Ranger Tower. All right, so where are we at?
We're at the Texas Ranger Heritage Center.
And this is Fredericksburg.
Fredericksburg, Texas.
Kind of on the what? East side?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So they got these beautiful statues of Texas Rangers. This particular one is the neatest one of all, but they got a number of other ones here. There's actually a retired captain who was here from the Texas Rangers. Yeah, pretty cool. The Marktplatz von Fredericksburg is a beautiful city park with the Vereins Kirche Museum as its centerpiece. It gives you a map of the
Vereins Kirche Museum shares the history of the two Vereins Kirche buildings.
So this is pretty in the park, guys, if you come out here. Yeah, all lit up. We're gonna walk over that way. After we go to the museum here, we're gonna walk that way and look at the, looks like a wheel going in the water, kind of a mill. And a garden over there, so that's kind of cool. This is Ordered Hans Freder von Musebach. All right, Pioneer Memorial. It has the Vereins Kirche Museum and gift shop. There's some of these signs here. 1846 it was built, I guess. Cool. National Register of Places.
It starts with the first German settlers in Texas. It goes all the way to present-day Fredericksburg from the perspective of the Vereins Kirche building. The original building was a versatile school building located in the middle of Main Street for 50 years, 1847 to 1897. It served as a church, school, and meeting place for the community before it was demolished in 1897. Main Street led right to the building. The current replica of Vereins Kirche was built in 1935 through a collaboration between the Gillespie County Historical Society and the Works Progress Administration during President Franklin D. Roosevelt's administration. It's a beautiful park, has some really nice plants, and has a water mill kind of a effect there as well.
All right, this is back behind, which is, what's the name of this thing? We just saw it 100 times. Yeah. This is the Pioneer Memorial Garden. Here we got Lyndon Baines Johnson. And together as a community there was peace. And smoked the peace pipe. Very cool. The Fredericksburg people and the Comanches. Alright, so we're getting ready to go to the Pioneer Museum in Frederiksted. Republic of Texas German Immigration Trail.
South glazed exterior and brown slip-gaze interior. His family and determine his own future.
This is what, the Pioneer Museum still, right?
Mm-hmm.
Agriculture.
Can you imagine? You just get on a boat and you don't know.
Yeah, They'd arrive at a port city, then load another larger ship headed for Galveston. Okay, well that may be from Germany, okay. It took 50 days to 4 months. $20 by $16 holds everything needed for a weekend in town. Weather vane. I'm 4680 steps out. Traditional Texas German structure, cabin structure. Built with logs, limestone, and lime mortar. We hope you like having a close family. It's kind of neat. You can see, so this is the wood. This is the limestone, and then they crush the limestone. What do they mix with the limestone to make the putty of the? I don't know, but that's the mortar basically. I guess I'll do the sound first. This is the Henrik Kamla Homestead Barn. It's an old blacksmith shop. Alright, this is still the Henrik Hamler Homestead Smokehouse. Inside the smokehouse, what we got? Here, the cure and smoke liver and pork sausage, as well as bacon and hams. I bet that's kind of old. I bet it wouldn't taste real good, you know. Huh. This is the front house, built between 1847 and 1850. Cassell Roeder house. So when they bought it, only bedroom was standing. They didn't add a kitchen and a parlor. This is the back end of the same building they're just in.
And I was a student at this school here, the White Oak School, which is located in the White Oak community, and went to school there for 8 years.
Alright, the old volunteer fire department museum. Kid and his dog playing firefighter. Alright, so this is the 1905 hose cart. It's pretty cool. Manor Museum we just came in and out of. We're now walking back toward downtown.
We also stopped by Jenschke Orchards, 8 miles east of Fredericksburg on Highway 290.
You pick flowers. They got a whole flower farm out here, so to speak.
The Jenschke family started selling fresh peaches and produce at their original roadside stand in the 1960s. In 2018, they expanded and built the current country store.
Got it. Good, how y'all doing? Peaches, peaches, and peaches.
Jenschke Orchards is primarily a pick-your-own orchard growing for over 30 varieties of peaches in addition to strawberries, blackberries, pumpkins, and Christmas trees. You can also find an array of tasty canned goods, as well as fresh cobblers, homemade ice cream, farm eggs, and fresh produce for those who opt not to pick from the garden.
Imagine what it looks like in the spring.
Yeah, I got zinnias here. Zinnias. And they grow really well in this heat. So it's a good choice. Farm All tractor. Farm All tractor. They probably already, kind of like ours at home, they probably already ran its course this year. I don't see any berries actually, but
not the time of the year, but they do have
Go and check out Jenschke Orchards.
All right, we're at our cozy house in Fredericksburg. It's called the Firefly. Let's see, I guess.
That's pretty cool. I like it.
Didn't think it. Firefly house.
Oh crap. Very nice.
All right. I think we can stay here for a couple of days. What do you think?
Yep. Looking good.
All right, the bedroom. Nice size bed. Cool. Singer, old singer. Okay. Come show us the closet, please.
Yeah, it's pretty big and deep. It's got robes, his and her robes, and ironing board and such.
That's cool.
Kind of deep, you can hang stuff. Of course, we didn't bring anything to hang. Or nothing to hung.
Bathroom. Let's check out this nice bathroom.
If you want to do that outside.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's kind of cool looking.
Oh, wow. Has
I don't know what do you call that? It's glazed on the outside, but whatever it is, it's pretty.
That's nice. Nice and rustic and. Ooh.
I feel like you got jets down in here, so that may be pretty cool.
Nice and deep.
Nice and deep. You be careful you don't have too many beverages before you hop in the jacuzzi.
Yeah, and I guess a separate shower.
Yeah, separate shower. Deep. That's pretty nice.
I like
Got a sit down place too if you need to.
You just shave your legs or just take a rest and take in the
I
steam.
don't shave too many legs, but
and a nice cabinet, storage cabinet. Oh, okay, that's where all the
all the towels and stuff, right?
Gotcha. Yeah. Gotcha.
Cool.
Nice. Nice, and then I saw you looking over here. What is this?
Yeah, it's just kind of the welcome home. Got the network and password and all that stuff. Has a menu of easy pizza, or something, easy peasy pizza. Just kind of goes through some of the rules, gives some ideas on things to do. Kind of cool.
Ooh, food and drink.
Yeah, getting ready to do that.
And then a little book we signed.
Just to sign in. Looks like this one's full. This is where the last entry was. Amazing home, perfect little getaway, celebrated 13 years together, looking forward to another stay here.
That's today.
Well, they left, huh? Okay, so they left. Mike and Maury left.
Mike and Maury.
And then look, the previous one on the 21st, thanks for helping us celebrate our 54th wedding anniversary.
Wow.
Brian and Penny, I think so. Cool.
Cool, cool, cool. Where's this? Okay, well, maybe the lights. Oh, here we go, duh. There we go. Alright, so in this little kitchenette, got our cute wheels. Down here. Skillet in case you want to cook some victuals and some games. Got your sink. Refrigerator. Oh, and all the things you might need while you stay.
Nice little mantel.
It is nice.
Chairs in the front too. Lord knows it's hot, so when you're sitting outside now. Look, this came from a blue cow.
Oh, amazing. They must be unique to this area. Nice size coffee table too. Very nice. The back porch of where we're staying, the Firefly. And I'm gonna walk carefully down these steps. To show y'all, there's a creek back here. We've been seeing deer and mama turkey with her babies coming out here. So it's been nice to sit out on the patio, drink some coffee, hear a little bit of the stream, and see some of the nature that's around here. Neat little running stream. Oh wow. I can imagine when it rains, it comes all over this area, but for now it's just a little small stream around the rock. And down to there. You can see the 2 chairs we drank coffee from this morning. And like I said, we view the deer and the turkeys coming in. So highly recommend this place. It's been perfect. It's a block and a half from Main Street, right there in downtown Fredericksburg. You come out right by where the museum, the War Museum is. So it's been a very nice day for us.
This is what, day 1 in, just starting actually in Fredericksburg. Fredericksburg. And we're getting ready. This is our Firefly guest house. Beautiful inside. We're getting ready to head on foot toward Fredericksburg.
Downtown.
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 Main Street downtown.
Block and a half.
All right. And then we can go eat.
Yes.
Let's go. So that's where our vehicle is back there. We're walking this way. Man, the cicadas or something is really loud right now. So we're coming up on the main drag here, Main Street in Fredericksburg. It's basically just a couple of block and a half, I think would be what you'd call it. It's not bad. A little uphill, but hey, when we come back, we go downhill. Look how pretty. We made the turn on Main Street and we're heading towards the main strip here. We'll see what we got from eat and drink establishments. Guess that's the Brady Bunch Boutique. Getting closer to the Nimitz World War II Museum.
The Distillery tasting.
Let's see.
Oh, look, there's that.
Unfortunately, the distillery doesn't appear to be going anymore. Alright, so we're walking and we still hadn't made it to the intersection, the main intersection, Washington and Main, but we got this, the Hive patio bar and meadery. That's what we wanted to try, but unfortunately they're closed. We'll come back another day. Alright, so that's Washington and Main. Got a couple of nice places around here. It's the National Museum of the Pacific War, which is where the, I believe it was the Nimitz. Yep. Pretty cool place. Here's the National Museum of the Pacific War. And Mason's that way. We did a video on it too. And we did a video, it was in our video last time, but this is the Admiral Nimitz. Grew up here. Used to be a bakery in 1876. Cool. Trees are blooming, or bushes are blooming. Let me catch the truck real quick. That's what it said. Interesting. It's locked. Hope he ain't living in it. We crossed, went down a block, now we're coming back toward the Main and Washington, which is the main strip there, the main intersection. Oh, cool fire station, old fire truck. See. 1907. The building's built in 1907.
These little shops. You walk up and down the street, you can hop in one if you need anything, browse.
Yeah, I don't mind the shops you hop in where you need something. It's the other ones just hop in and you buy stuff you don't need. Yeah. Now here it is. It's what 7:30. Oh, Fredericksburg is kind of slowed up. At least this part of it. We're a couple of blocks down from the main strip, but yeah, fairly slow. That's where we kind of 7:30. I hope we could find a good restaurant, you know. Look, built 1874. Model 1924.
Right here in downtown on Main is all the Heath friends that we are members of. Crowd's picking up for the 4th. It's a little bit busier than it was.
It definitely is busy.
No, absolutely.
The Martini Seafood House. Let's see what this place has.
Happy 4th.
Happy 4th.
Alright, we're at Martini's Seafood Bar. I got the coconut pecan ramini, chata, and coconut pecan whiskey. What beer did you get, Daryl? What beer did you get?
Mosaic IPA.
Alright, our appetizer came. So shrimp scampi. Good sized shrimp. More than I thought they would have. Ooh, and
Not the garlic.
look at the garlic. And lemon and corn and some crostini. Yummy. Ready? Are you ready? Alright. Very yummy. So Kelly, our waitress, has been very good, suggesting drinks. All the serving sizes of the appetizers for Daryl and I, and different menu items. So we're very happy. Sauce is good. Alright, I got the surf and turf. So the lobster is on top. Already out of its shell with the meat. Asparagus and crostinis. And Daryl got the shrimp oil. Cajun style, and of course, I think most of it
how it would be here.
cayenne pepper. Bon appetit.
Alright, so we're now at the Auslander Biergarten restaurant. We're going to go in there and try it out. At least drink a beverage. Here, you can film that. You don't care.
I'll follow you. Alright.
Where are we at? The Auslander Biergarten. Good Axis IPA from Blanco, Texas.
And I got the Becker Vineyards Cabernet Sauvignon. It's made here in Fredericksburg. It's dry with notes of berry, spice, and dark coffee. And what'd you get, Daryl?
Oh, that's Axis IPA.
There it is.
Blanco.
Axis IPA from Blanco. So that's really
Which is
near.
not far away from here.
Not far away. And so for an appetizer, we decided to get the German snack. Got to try out the sausage and everything that goes with it. Hold on. Alright, our appetizer we were talking about.
I'm actually quartering it so we can put it on our plates and cut it up better.
Yep.
You got pumpernickel bread,
Yep.
tomatoes, onions, a little pickle, the sausage, and some good old sauerkraut. And mustard in the packet. That always goes good with it.
So I got the salmon, with dry tomato pesto with walnuts, green beans, lemon, and real mashed potatoes. Look at the skins. And Daryl got the meatballs with pasta.
Basil, they call it.
Yummy.
You only have the Allstat cold or the Allstat raw? Just do it.
Thank y'all. All right, Daryl, what'd you think?
Very good stuff.
Yes.
Definitely went beyond what I was expecting.
Me too.
We ate like German food at the where was it, the Fredericksburg Brewery last time. It was, okay, it was good. But this was really actually pretty good.
Yes. Yep, I agree.
All right, so we're gonna check out the Hitching Steakhouse. All right, so this is what we're gonna go for.
I think we're gonna start off with bacon wrapped shrimp. Yep. All right, Daryl, what we have for appetizer?
Bacon wrapped shrimp.
Ooh, looks good.
And there were actually 8. There was actually 8. We only have 6. We left 6 intact.
Got 6 intact and we ate one,
Yeah.
huh? All right.
But they were really good.
They are good.
Yeah.
Okay, so mine is adjusted. Daryl and I got the same thing, and he got all of my onions and mushrooms. So this is my and gravy. So this is my plain hamburger with bacon and cheese, machu and green beans, and one of these is my gravy, and then
Onions and all that from hers too.
you can't see Daryl's hamburger patty because I gave him all the onions and mushrooms, but there with the potatoes and fried okra. Bon appetit.
Yeah, good.
All right. Ooh, international cuisine, Nury's. Here's my omelet. Got it. It's 3 eggs with sausage, ham, and bacon. And potatoes on the side. And what'd you get there?
Huevos, divorciados. Got ham and avocados. You can tell got a salsa verde and then the regular sauce.
That was very good. Daryl, did you like your breakfast?
It was fantastic, actually.
That's very good.
What's the name of this place? Nury's?
Nury's.
100% recommend what I had. That huevos divorciados was excellent.
All right.
Very good.
Highly recommended for breakfast. They do a lunch also. Some seating areas there. All right, where we going?
We're going to try out Mamacitos.
Mamacitos, Mexican.
It's ranked pretty well, you said, though, or rated pretty well on TripAdvisor.
Yeah. Yep.
We'll eat some Mexican.
Mamacitos. Nice. Waterfall. Lunch is served at Mamacito's.
Probably mix up the refried beans and rice, but beef enchiladas, a taco. Already knocked out half a container of chips and sauce.
And I got the carne asada with the refried
You got
beans.
cheese all over.
Got cheese on it. Yummy. Thank you, it's delicious. Alright, just had a quick lunch at the Taqueria Machetes. Thank you. It's right here on Main Street, right as you begin by the National Museum of Pacific War. So what you want on Tuesday? What do you want on Friday?
Burger. I forgot to record.
That's all right. And indoor seating. All right, we're at Burger. Daryl, what?
I don't even remember what they call it, but it's got guac on it, it's got jalapenos, it's got chili, cheese, and onion rings.
Onion rings.
Some serious rings.
That's a serious stack there. And I've got a, there's smash burgers, so I got a double patty smash burger with bacon and cheese on it. Fix and eat it, and woo, tummy's gonna feel good. Alright, burger. It was good.
I didn't get the front though.
Oh, you can come. Thank you.
Fredericksburg is one of our favorite destinations, and we always have a lot of fun. There's truly so much to see and do here that you won't get bored. And that's whether you're coming with your significant other or with the whole family. It should be noted that in the 2 years since we were here last, it's added so many attractions such as new vineyards, brew pubs. If you like this content, go ahead and check out our previous videos on the Texas Hill Country. I guarantee you want to see those as well. Also check out all our other videos covering different travel destinations, including Arizona, New Orleans, Natchez, it's on Key West, Pittsburgh. Here we are at Dry Tortuga, and more. We hope you enjoyed the Texas Hill Country video and its surrounding attractions. Do us a favor and subscribe, as that means so much for us. Thanks for watching, and as always, we will see you in the next video.